BLPA Big Show. Hockey, sports, life for the adult athlete. Powered by the Beer League Players Association. Follow us at the BLPA.
Everybody, just follow.
Keep connected with us. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You dig that?
Follow.
On every social media outlet. And make sure you follow the crew on Twitter. Nick at Nicker Jones. Jason at Beer League Jason. And Jillian at BLPA Jillian. Let's get
Welcome to the greatest hockey show in the world. Good week, everybody. Hey, I hope everyone did have a good week. Jillian, I hope you had a good week. I'm glad you guys are joining us on this beautiful day in Calgary where it's like minus 14 Fahrenheit. It fucking sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's still a beautiful day because we're alive. We're podding. We're doing a little podding right here together.
Oh, I thought you meant potting. And I was like, getting in the garden now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't do it. Listen, I'm not going to do any. Everyone made fun of my my voices last time, so I'm not going to get in that.
No,
But
they
first,
didn't.
let's be professional. Let's be professional about things.
Okay.
Today, the date is Wednesday, February 19th. You know how sometimes they do like the year like 100 BC before
they were podcasting then?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
And AD or whatever. Today is actually 3 BNBD before Nick's birthday.
What the heck? That took so long to get there, and I still don't know where we are.
Yeah, we're in 3 BD before Nick's birthday.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so 3 days before Nick's birthday, and then afterwards it's ANBD
after Nick's birthday.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
how are your festivities are ramping up, right? We're starting to get primed.
Birthday week has been great. Beer League Jason, where's the deal?
Beer League Jason, you said you're busy on Wednesdays. You're full of it.
He said his kids are home on a snow day, and so there's no way he can get. But he can watch on X. All right, we'll chirp him. We'll chirp him. No big deal. We'll chirp Jason.
I'll give him some strays.
Yeah, and but anyway, nonetheless, let's be professional about things here and start it off right. And tell people that this show is brought to you in part by Tucker Hockey.
Yes, indeed.
Why is that important? Because listen,
tell me.
I like to travel around the world and play hockey. I don't know if you know this. Love traveling. I'm going to Savannah tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And then the next week, I'm going to a different place. Next week, I'm going to a different place. I'm going different places. I like to travel.
Mr. Worldwide.
There's some places that we don't go to yet that I know that people want to go to. And I'm not here to only let people go where I want to go. I want them to go wherever they want to go and play hockey.
I'm mad at the
Czech
people.
Republic is on that list, right? So Tucker Hockey is my friends are here in Calgary. They run a hockey training group, like they do lessons and all that good stuff. But Mr. Tucker, Max, he is going to Czech Republic. His wife's from there, and he wants to take a hockey tour over there. So they're going to do it upright. And they said, hey, Nick, tell your beer leaguers about it. We're going to Czech Republic. You're not going yet. So tell them about it. Tell them to come with us. I trust him. I think they're going to give you a good time. He knows where the cheap beer is. That's all that really matters for our crew. Mm-hmm. So go check out tuckerhockey.com. Now,
does his wife get to go?
Yes, because she actually speaks the language. He doesn't.
Do they include a lesson with his wife of learning the language? How sweet would that be?
I think they do like arguing with like street beggars in Czech language. That'd be cool.
Let's start there.
Yeah. As we continue on with the professionalism of this podcast, we will not mention boobies, lips, peepees, and ass. We will mention where you can find us, and you can tell those people.
Okay, I'll tell you. One, the first place you can find us is right where you are right now because you found us. Congratulations. The other places that you could log off and switch on to, pull up a new tab, go to Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, Patreon, OnlyFans. Only if you're lucky. All? Did I miss it? I got your Pinterest.
You forgot whatever that Chinese TikTok is. Red Line.
Oh, X, formerly known as Twitter, and Red Note.
Red Note. Is it
you
Red
still
Note?
Don't know it.
I don't know. I'm not.
All at
the
BLPA.
The BLPA. The whatever you want.
Well, it can't be the because Megan the Stallion. It has 2 E's.
All right. And you can find
BLPA.
I wasn't listening to you because I already know where to find us. But did you tell them where they could find me?
On Instagram?
Yeah,
Our man's in the beginning tells everyone where to find you.
that's true. That's true. The Nicker Jones on Instagram.
I'm not
It's
trying.
different.
Yeah,
It's different.
we're
It's
trying to
different.
cut costs here.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well,
Yeah.
hey, a lot of things to talk about. I've had an exciting week. I
Tell me
am
more.
I am tired right now. I'm a
Oh,
man. I'm a man of tired, and I got to get up and go do it all over again. And I'm not complaining because I love it. Right now,
yes.
I'm a frazzled today. I've had a busy day today. But here's
Ooh.
one place I did go last week, Times Square.
Oh, I did see you post about this. Okay,
Yeah,
so you were in Little Town of Bethlehem, right?
that's where I was for the Puck Tin Bash. Crazy time, awesome
Okay.
time.
And
Listen,
then you decided that your child gets whatever he wants.
well, here's the deal. He had a long weekend. He's sick
Yeah.
right now, so
Oh,
he went and got sick, but he's sick right now, and so he didn't get to go to school today. But he had a long weekend, so I was like, well, let's take him to the tournament and let him sling some merch for charity. You know how that
yeah.
goes. And he did a horrible job of that. But um, but the thing
What happened to his art? He was supposed
I
to
know.
sell art
I
there.
know. He's supposed to sell art, but he just now he's hooked on Duolingo because he's going to Japan with us, and so
Yeah.
he's like learning Japanese like I am.
I
He's way better at it than me.
yeah.
Way better.
Sponges for brains, those
I know.
kids.
But nonetheless, so here's the deal. He's been wanting to go to New York because when he was a little kid, he had this little golden book, and it was called the Statue of Liberty, and it told the story of the Statue of Liberty for a
Mm.
little kid, right?
Yeah.
And so he's always, I want to go there. I want to go there. But we've never done anything there. And we were going to go this summer because we're doing a Long Island bash.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, okay, here's the deal. Like Bethlehem is only an hour and a half from the big city
Yeah.
and an hour and a half from Philadelphia. So I was like, we could just fly into New York. I can take Cooper. We can go for a night in Times Square. He can see it and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's what we did. And listen, I love I love Times Square because
That's
there's
sweet.
so much shit going on. And, I have points. I'm a big points guy
Oh,
because I
we
stay
heard.
places. So I got to stay like at the Marriott Marquis, which is right on Times Square. Like we had a room
Right,
that looked
Richie
right
Rich.
down. No, I didn't pay. I didn't pay a dime.
Richie Point Rich.
Yeah, Richie. Yeah, just had some points that I was
Richie
using for it.
Point.
But nonetheless, here we're going in. I'm thinking, okay, Cooper's gonna get some official New York za, nice
Mm.
pizza za. You know what I'm saying? Fold it up, eat it.
Yes.
So we're driving. Have you ever been to Times Square? I'm
Of
sure you have.
course.
Yeah, you're cultured for
I'm
sure.
very worldly.
So we're driving in, and you know where the Marriott Marquis is?
Couldn't forget it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So we're driving in, we drive in. I have to brave
I can't
all
believe
the
this is
traffic.
the most shocking part is that you drove a car there on
Not even a
purpose.
car, an SUV, like a Suburban.
What the?
But nonetheless, so we get there and we're talking about, oh, he's all about pizza, and but as a kid, you asking, hey, what do you want for dinner?
Pizza Hut.
We think pizza. We're driving, come up Times Square right in front of us. Beautiful, yeah. All the lights flash right in front of us. He goes, "There's a McDonald's!" So we had to eat a
You got
McDonald's
nuggies.
because I had a slice of pizza, but he had McDonald's in Times Square because it's big, lit up, and he thought.
Oh.
So we go for the culture that my kid got was he got a New York McDonald's.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
They don't even take orders in person anymore. They just have a bunch of computer screens, and then you have to go up and wait and get it. They don't. They
Did
won't
they
even take
offer
it.
for you to add a tip onto that still?
Yep. Yeah. And guess what I did.
I bet you hit that.
But
Zero.
but not even with a random finger. I did this,
And he
and
showed the cameras
little.
first.
I was like, here you go. It's coming right on. That's no tip.
I cannot
And
believe.
that's what I did. And so that was Cooper's 18 hours in New York. And then we said, you can do one thing that you want to do. One
Yeah.
thing in New York the next day before we have to drive to Bethlehem.
Yeah.
You get to do one thing. Try to guess what he did.
I'm gonna guess. Is it food related?
No. So
Okay.
what things
Oh.
could you do? You go to Central Park. You could have
Okay.
Central Park. You
I
could
think
go
of all the
to
food things.
you could go to the MoMA.
Oh, the Statue of Liberty.
Go to the Statue of Liberty.
Coney Island.
Museum of Art. You go to all these places. But guess where he wanted to go? The Harry Potter store.
Wait, they have that there?
Oh yeah, they have a Harry Potter store.
Wow, he's no muggle.
Yeah, no, he went there and he got a Dobby plushie and a couple of
Dobby!
Dobby. It looks like Dobby to me.
Dobby? Dobby is a free elf. Come on.
Listen,
I'm not even a Potter kid.
Me neither. I'm
No,
not even
clearly.
obviously, right?
Oh, that I should have known that because you posted butterbeer.
Yeah. So
You
he
should have made a
he had some-
BLPA butterbeer shirt.
Oh, he thinks he's the cool. Like when we went to Universal, he had that butter beer. He thinks he's just the coolest dude when he's got his butter beer. He also got like Buzz. What's the Simpsons? It's Buzz
I
beer,
wasn't
right?
allowed to watch.
Simpsons, I think, is Buzz beer, and they have that at Universal too. But it's like an orange soda. But he just thinks he's
Oh.
just. I could be in the BLPA, Dad. Look, he's a funny guy. So then we went to Bethlehem, and it was an amazing weekend. I mean, the top two championship games both decided by shootout.
Dang!
That's parody. That's
Are you gonna
parody.
shout out the winners?
I can shout out the winners. The winners, Twigs and Berries, top stop
Ooh.
in the top division, the Heroes division. I want to shout out Twigs and Berries because we did a kind of a remembrance tournament in Hershey for one of the boys that started Twigs and Berries. He passed away at our attack on the ice and
Oh my
passed away
god.
a couple of days. Duff beer, not Buzz beer, Duff beer.
Oh, Duff. I thought he was calling me the designated ugly fat
No,
friend.
Duff beer, that's what it was. But nonetheless, and so his team that he created, his group, they came in and won the tournament in the shootout. Great time for them. The middle division, boy, now I can't even remember who won it. I know Tomaters won the bottom division, Tomaters, because the
That's
guy's
fun.
last name is Mater, and so they made it like the Maters from Cars.
And
And
also
the
like tomato.
E exactly, but, they like when Mater's a tow truck, so it's the tow. Get it?
Tomater.
Tow Maters, right?
Yes.
Let's see, Strange Brew, that's how I should have remembered it because it was the Hosers division and Strange Brew. I don't know if you ever watched the
Oh.
movie Strange Brew, but, they call everybody Hosers, so that's why it was kinda fitting that they won the Hosers division.
Winners!
So, congratulations to those guys.
Congratulations, and everyone
Congratulations.
else sucks.
Well, they didn't suck, but we raised a lot of money,
That's
$22,000.
that's so
Like
cool.
22,368, I think it to be exact. That's a lot of money to raise
That's
for
a
a
lot of
tournament.
money.
A lot. And I
And I
like it.
love that you created this tournament as a facade for charity, but instead you are donating it to me. I thought that was so generous.
Well, the puck 10 for Jillian is actually what the pool
Yeah.
puck 10
Yeah,
project
you
for
missed
Jillian.
the asterisk
So,
on the
listen,
title.
maybe we'll donate to you after we raise our $50,000 for this year, next year, and the 10
Yeah.
years afterwards.
Yeah.
Then maybe we can start looking into that. But yeah, no, great time. A lot of really good people. We were playing like squares game. Someone made like a 50-50 where they put all the cards in and you picked a card. That was your card. Then someone drew it. Cooper drew it out of the deck. And so we had a lot of fun time. A good time there. Good times.
Sweet. What are the other we have other tournaments
Oh
coming.
boy. Savannah's this weekend.
Ah!
We have 2
Are you gonna
spots.
have nanner pudding?
If I go to a barbecue place and they don't have nanner pudding, I walk right out of there. But I don't think
That's true.
Savannah's not really a barbecue place. I don't
Really?
believe
Feels southerny.
it is, but I don't think just because it's Southern, it's barbecue, right? Because Kansas City's not Southern.
And that's barbecue?
Kansas City, Memphis, those are all barbecue places. Yeah, Memphis barbecue, Kansas City
Georgia just
barbecue.
feels like it should be. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get where you're coming from. I do
Thanks.
love barbecue, but I love nanner pudding more. So if there's nanner pudding, I'm in. I'm in on it.
Mhm. Okay. Georgia.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
And
please.
then Lake Louise next weekend. We need some skaters bad.
Oh, shoot. Let's find some.
Yeah, skaters. We need skaters for Lake Louise. Same with Omaha. Need some skaters.
Omaha!
Nicole,
Nicole is going to recruit for Omaha.
she needs to register. She hadn't even registered. She says I'm registered. She hadn't
Nicole,
registered.
what are you doing?
Go get on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stop watching this. Go register.
Well, watch it while you're registering. That's what I would
No,
do.
leave.
Don't
And
do
then
it.
come back. Come back. Come back. We miss you already.
And then we go to Boston. Well, I'm in Tampa the same weekend as
Ooh.
Omaha. Jason is going to Omaha. I'm
Jason
going to
Kelsey will be
Tampa.
in Omaha.
I'm going to Tampa and then Boston and then Scandinavia.
It's so funny how you just have like Omaha one weekend and then Scandinavia the next.
Yeah, it's a bit insane how
You're
that
a
goes.
worldly
But that's
man.
just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes, you know?
Yes.
So
Did you like my Mr. Worldwide poor quality GIF that I included on an email this past week?
I enjoyed it. Yes, I did.
I'm just waiting for the day that I include something and then you're like, "What the heck?" But it hasn't happened. Like I keep trying to like sneak in weird little things, but you haven't said anything.
I don't know if you know this, but I am weird by nature.
All right, I'm
And
gonna make
so
it weirder then.
I love weird shit. I love it. I think it resonates with people. I think it stands out from the crowd. And so I like all the weird stuff. Like I sent you like the new merchandise ideas that we're kind of coming up with.
You should have posted them here.
Ooh, I don't know if I could post them here because I don't have them ready for print. That's the thing.
I know, but it's just like a teaser or like a maybe.
I did show Jason though. Jason digs them because he likes anything pink.
Really?
Yeah, Jason, the big pink guy.
What
He
a
would love
man.
your microphone. He would love your microphone.
He
right
would
there.
love everything I own, basically.
Except that shirt you're wearing. That's orange.
This is
That
a
orange?
BLPA orange, and this is a BLPA maroon.
Dang, that's what I'm talking about. That's what
I'm actually fully kitted in maroon.
Oh, we need you. Oh, those your socks are so dirty right now.
Holy
Holy
Hannah.
Yeah, those are
For
so
free?
so dirty. They're almost maroon.
Yikes.
Holy
I
crap.
was walking in the garage and outside.
So-
Nicole told me to show up in Omaha.
Yeah, sure.
Nicole, I think I'll go to Scandinavia instead.
What about Tampa? That's closer
Oh, I'll go to Florida. No,
Yeah.
Tampa is not closer than Omaha.
than Scandinavia.
Oh, yeah, I'll do Tampa.
Yeah. So
Sounds warm.
So speaking of Scandinavia, and we're doing all our events. Oh, come to our bash. Get some fucking teams in here. $1,800. We're trying to give you $1,800.
Okay.
$1,800. I'm not coming. And listen, Nicole, I'm not coming to Omaha. You're not registered yet, so I'm not coming.
Yeah, until you register.
Yeah, and then
We're
I'm
gonna
still
stay
not
right
coming
here.
because you weren't registered. So I decided to go to Tampa Bay and let Jason handle my shit in Omaha.
I don't
He's
know.
good.
I've heard
He's
how
good.
he handles things.
No, he handles things well. He's not going to wear sleeves. I can tell you that much. So here's the deal.
Okay.
Come to our tournaments. I'm giving $1,800 to every single tournament. $1,800 to one team. As we get to 18 teams in any of those three tournaments, Burlington, Virginia Beach, Philadelphia. We get to 18 teams. I'm giving away $1,800 to one of those teams. So I'm just gonna say, hey, here you go. Here's you $1,800 in cash. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna get. So
me and Nicole are gonna just hang out.
That's cool. You guys can hang.
Yeah, she seems like a cool dude. We had so in the last email we voted on where we wanted the next worldwide location to be.
Okay.
I think you'll be happy to know that it was Scandinavia.
What's already there? Like that is the next one. You nailed it.
I know everyone's just saying, "Well, I'm going and I'm excited to go." I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, we are. I'm super excited. Like we just we're sending out some of the goodies today, like the hoodies and the stick bags. Those are the cool parts of that. So we're gonna get those, and then hopefully next week our gloves and jerseys and bags are supposed to be in, so we can ship all that. So I'm super stoked about that. But we have other places that we need to go, and we got to decide because now is the time. So here's the three places that I know that we are probably going to go. We can sneak in a fourth one just if I want to trot the globe. You know what I'm saying?
Australia.
That would be cool. That's on the list, but I don't. The problem with that one is I know that I'm saying this as a guy that's flying to Japan and flying to but Australia is a long ass flight. It's like 15 or 16 hours.
Love ass flights.
Long ass.
Yeah, that's the game. Just so you know, this is the game that Rob and I do. Like anytime someone says like that's a blank ass blank, like how you said that's a long ass flight, we'd say love ass flights.
Love ass flights.
Because like that's a long ass flight. We take like the ass. So anyway, so next time someone says, "Oh, that's a big asshole," say love asshole.
Love asshole. Listen, Nicole. I can't give you free. I gave you free stuff already. Like sometimes you got to give me stuff.
True.
This can't be a one-way relationship.
No parasites here. This is all about symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, like I'm giving you free stuff. Yeah, you give
Dubai.
Yeah, buy things. You know
hello.
Dubai. Yes. No, Dubai. I want her to Dubai this draft.
Dubai this Dex, please.
But no,
Africa.
Dubai. I want to go to I want to go to Egypt for just for the history because they are trying to get hockey going in Egypt. But all of my military friends said now is not the time to go.
Yeah, Mr. Beast was just there. So
yeah, Mr. Beast. He sucks all the fun
you're
out
not
of
him.
everything. But nonetheless, here's the three. And I think it's going to be in this order. I think in the spring, we're going to go back to Italy because we made so many friends there that they want us to come back.
See.
Spring 2026, by the way.
See.
Okay. Ciao, Bella.
Prego.
And so that's number one. Number two, Paris, France. As opposed to Paris, Texas. So Paris, France. That's probably a little summer action.
Okay.
3, Seoul, South Korea.
Now that seems cool.
Yeah. You don't think Paris sounds cool?
I went to Paris.
Did you
I
like
like
it?
Paris.
Did you eat
It
baguettes?
just doesn't feel like the vibe.
They don't
You know?
drink and play hockey there?
I don't know if they play a lot of hockey. They're more like whiny, kinda not whiny,
Okay. So why not try
wine-ish,
to make it international
wine
and
adjacent people.
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone's like, "Oh, they hate Americans and da da da." I'm like, "No, if you're nice, they're nice too." But it just felt a little well, it was kinda rainy. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't picture ice being there.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, oui. Oh, did you know hey, here's a good thing to help with your accents that you're bad at. If we're gonna go to Jamaica, if you say the word beer can with a British accent, it sounds like bacon in a Jamaican accent. So try say beer can with a British accent.
I can't do a British accent. I can only do
Try
like
your
Harry
best.
Potter. I can only do that like the show. Like that's what they sounds like in my book, Harry Potter. And
Beer can.
yeah, so
See, it sounds like bacon. It sounds like bacon in Jamaican.
you sound like you're saying bacon in Minnesota and you betcha,
That's
bud.
bacon. No,
So
that's so bad.
so
Anyway,
I think those are the 3.
'kay.
4 we could sneak I really wanna make this Munich and Salzburg thing work,
Yeah.
but I also wanna make Oktoberfest work in Munich as well. Like
Yes.
the Munich Salzburg at Christmas would be badass, but at Oktoberfest would be badass too, but it's just way more expensive.
What meat are you slapping underneath the microphone right now?
Not wearing
Why
pants.
is that
You know?
what is that noise? What is that, fidget? Is that a puck?
Yeah, but
It's puck 10.
free decks, but nobody's getting it.
Oh,
Hey, here's the deal.
Nicole, no puck for
Listen,
you.
we're not going to Prague yet, right? I'm sure we'll eventually go, but I wanna help Tucker get his thing going first.
Oh, yeah,
Before
go
we
to
do.
Prague with Tucker
Yeah,
hockey.
go to Prague with
Hello.
Tucker. What are you doing, bro? What are you
Yeah.
doing? But and they're not Dexes, because here's the problem with Dex tournaments. You have to have 45 to 50 people, and, like, we're up against it right now with Iceland. I have a whole group that talked me into going back to Iceland, which I don't have you don't have to talk me into going places.
True.
If we can get enough people, I'll go wherever we wanna go. But they said, "Oh, yeah, we'll fill it up, yada, 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 yada," and they got 25, 26. Okay, we can backfill that with 14 or 15 more, but now all of them are registered, and now they're all dropping out. And that makes it
That ain't
really
gonna work.
freaking hard to do a Dex in these type of places. That's why the worldwides are so much better, because we kinda handle everything, unlike a Dex where we just say, "Here's the tournament, be here." But at the worldwides, we do, like, all the travel, all the hotels, all the the hockey, so we take care of you. So, that's why and we only have to have 10 to 15 people instead of 40 to 50, right? So, it
Yeah.
just makes a lot more sense. So, all right,
Heard.
let's
Okay.
talk hey, here's the deal. I really wanna go to those 3, so if you guys are interested, shoot me a message and let's go. And there's a couple other places I wanna go, but they're not setting up the way I want them yet, but they will. I usually when I get an idea, I usually make it happen. So trust me. So
'Kay.
I'd never steer you guys wrong.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, I have a question for you. Are you feeling any sort of emotionally torn over your dual citizenship status given the recent events of a hockey game?
First off, let me point out, inside of my body,
Mhm.
this fucking blood runs red, white, and blue. I'm not a dual
Ooh,
citizen.
could have
I'm just a
stopped at red
permanent
and white.
resident. I'm just a permanent resident of Canada. I'm
'Kay.
not a citizen. So while I do enjoy, for the most part, the free healthcare up here,
Mhm.
while I do enjoy that they're a nation of hockey-loving fucking fanatics,
Mhm.
there's no question where my loyalty lies
Okay.
in this situation.
Okay.
Play
Glad we got that
Freebird.
on the record.
Play Freebird. I'm as free as a bird now. Okay.
Ooh. Anyway, okay, booing is one thing. The state
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna hit a soundboard of something.
Mm.
Sometimes you're fidgeting. I don't like the booing. I think fights are part of hockey, that's fun. But it feels like hockey was always kind of like in a different world from the rest of the world, like politics was never brought into it. It was never I don't know.
Made a fucking movie about it. Miracle on Ice, baby. Let's go.
Okay, but that's not okay. That's Olympic. That's us, I guess. But it feels like watching the NHL. I guess that's all American teams, but still, it's like, at the end of the game, the guys are still like, haha, yeah, I beat you up, but also like, we're still friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt like an
Feels bigger.
outlet. And now it kind of feels like we're dragged into the whole middle of it.
To the fray.
The fray.
Here's the deal. I'm not a political person by nature for a few reasons.
Yes.
One, I don't fucking understand what's going on. I'm a dumbass. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I feel that no one here knows what actually is going on. Like no one knows the real truth, right? So whatever they're saying in the media is just to slant it towards their point of view. So I don't trust it 100%. Now, if you asked me, would I like Canada to be the 51st state? I would say absolutely, for one reason and one reason only.
Yes.
My tax situation. Okay? This has nothing to do with the people of Canada, their sovereignty. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Justin Trudeau. I don't like how the country has kind of been ran and what's kind of went on since I've lived here. But listen, it's not my country. I'm still kind of a guest. It is my home, but it's not my homeland. And so I'm still kind of a guest. I understand wanting to be soft, because just think about if it was the other way, how pissed off Americans would be that you were trying to take away their sovereignty. So I understand the frustration. I'm cool with the frustration. Now, I have always held our national anthem in the utmost regard, because that's what we're taught to do. We're very patriotic people in the United States. Canada, not so much. I mean, you can go to a hockey game and they're playing, "Oh, Canada," and people are drinking beers and high-fiving and talking about some broad they're trying to wheel. They don't care that much. And so it's not, that's why it's so weird that the booing kind of, because they, usually they're just fucking happy-go-lucky. So, I mean, they're just voicing their displeasure. But here's the other side of voicing your displeasure. If you're going to voice your displeasure and you're going to want freedom to do that, you have to give freedom to the other side to also voice their displeasure in whatever way they want to do that. That's what I firmly believe. You can have your thoughts. That's what's so great about place where there's a lot of places where you can't talk shit about the president, or you can't talk anything about the dissenting view, or to the gulag, or off with your head. Right? We don't live in that society. So if you want that outlet to do whatever you want, cool. Like, do I agree with booing the anthem? No, I think it's extremely disrespectful, but I understand they're frustrated. Let them do it. I'm glad that the Americans took it personally and went out and, tried to put, fists through faces. Cool.
Yeah.
That's how they wanted to take
9 seconds.
9 seconds. There's a lot of people here that know all about 9 seconds that are listening to this, I bet. And so, yeah, cool. I love hockey. I love America. I also love Canada. And I think there's a lot of geopolitical stuff that goes way above our head. And the only thing that I don't like that's going on is all the name calling and hatefulness towards each other about it, because at the end of the day, I am American, but I'm also a human. And it doesn't matter who I voted for. I voted for what I thought was best as a whole. I'm not saying that makes what you think is best any less. I'm just saying that I went with mine, and then I shake it out, right? Like whoever I voted for, I voted for. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Who'd you vote for, Jillian?
Well, since we're not getting political, it's when you start I'm not a political man, and then you go on for the next.
Well, I'm not I'm not in-depth political. Like I want people to coexist and be happy. And would it be awesome if there was a utopian society where there were no problems and everyone loved everyone?
Drama.
That'd be fucking insane and awesome. But it's not going to happen. Right?
No,
you gotta live with that shit, right?
Yeah, it's just have you been watching Love Is Blind?
No, I don't watch that stuff.
Let's get to the important stuff.
You're like the 5th person that has asked me that in the last.
Well, then what the heck are you doing?
I don't have time. Like what?
Yeah, as if you're not going to be on a flight tomorrow.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm on the internet answering emails and trying to build different things.
DND, baby. It'll be a bit.
Hey, what do you think about the fights? Like, obviously, you're pro USA,
I think it's
right?
funny.
Funny?
Well, I don't think that it's funny. I just think I like from the surface, what other sport do people, they start like pulling off their gloves and the refs are like, all right, stand back, let them go for a little bit. Like the refs are just kind of watching and going around. And so I think it's funny that they let them do it. And then they're like, all right, that's enough. It's kind of like a mom who's just at her wit's end and lets her toddlers go for a few minutes and is like, all right, maybe they'll be better after this. That's what I think is funny.
Well, I think it serves a purpose, sends a message, right? That's what they're trying to do, right? They're sending, and they're also setting a tone for the game. And
yeah,
so
feisty, aka tomorrow.
So do you think that fighting has a role in a professional adult sport? Like just in general?
Yes.
And what's the role? Like what is the play? Like why do you believe that?
I wish it was more.
You wish they would fight more? Like
I wish in other sports it was allowed, because what sport is it allowed?
Well, I mean, I've seen bench clearing brawls in baseball.
Yeah, but that's like immediately no. Like
And
hockey, it's okay. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler said that they would have fought without the national anthem. Players made it clear that they knew it was going to happen. Fights also happen all season long.
Yeah,
I feel like these were a little more.
Yeah, I think they were charged, and I think they wanted to set the tone. And listen, I don't know if you know the Tkachuk brothers, but Matthew Tkachuk used to play for the Flames. Great dude, a pest. Everyone hates him unless he's on their team. I get it, but their dad was also a very, very popular hockey player in his playing days. And they interviewed him, and he said, "I don't fucking know, man. Those two guys are lunatics." About his kids, right? Because they were brothers. And so then it came up, and there was a thing about him fighting in international play too. So, I mean, the fights are going to happen, and it's a way to set the tone. And Canada's been on top of the hockey world forever, and they're still, the game's going to tip probably, both ways. You can't really pick a clear cut winner. They've just been so skilled so lately, and the U.S. has a lot of skill now. I think a lot of the countries have caught up to Canada in that regard, but the U.S. is also a heavier, tougher team, I believe, and I think that's kind of where they just want to set the tone and let Canada know, hey, we're not gonna be pushed around just because you're fucking Canada in Canada,
Canadian.
Okay.
Are you going to have BLPA on Discord bets about the game tomorrow?
I would love to.
Jason.
I would love to. Yeah, Jason, are you in on that? We're going to do a lot of bets this weekend for Savannah. This will be the first decks where we've had them, and I'm gonna set them up tonight. If you want to get in, listen, it's $100, and it's us building something. All right, I know you don't need $100 that bad, right? We're building this. I think it'll be cool. You can win free decks. You can win decks, all that good stuff. But I'm going to set it up where you bet what team you think is going to win before it's even drafted, and see if we can nail that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll enhance what we already have at the draft by making more outsiders kind of take notice. Also, we have a new thing in decks. I wish I had them with us, but they're at the warehouse that I have to go to after this.
Ooh.
They're pins, PINS.
Thank you.
Trading pins, but they're decks related. All right. So we have like the most points pin, the goal scoring leader pin. We have the brick wall, the best goalie of the tournament pin. We have the fastest chugger, the slowest chugger, and we also have.
Do you have the worst goalie of the tournament, and it's a colander?
That's rude. You can't really do that, right? But we got to figure out what we're going to do for the fastest chugger, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's subjective if I'm just watching and I hand it out, but I think I'm going to make it a cash thing where they have to donate to BLPA to enter the fastest chugger contest to win this pin. $20, right? We'll figure something out. I think that'd be cool. So just different things that we're trying to do. And so I want to know what people would do. I posed this just before I got on here. What would make the drafts better? So that's a big one for us. Like what would
some
make
people have what was the that's what I sound like when I'm talking sometimes. Oh, like having a pizza party after?
No, I like it. We've tried to do like Last Supper. Block. We tried to do like Last Supper before, and we've tried to like plan something, and then like it's not very well attended. So you're just like, okay, what are we doing this for? I mean, listen, Ian, my buddy Ian, we went to Portillo's Hot Dogs in Chicago after. And
did you get a cake shake? Yes or no?
Yes, cake shake. But yeah, I mean, we did that, and it was me, Ian, and my boy Eric. The first year, just 3 people, and then the second year we had a few more. But I think that's just planning cool stuff around it, so that it's not just come to the games and go. I think is a key that we're trying to do. So whatever you guys would do, I'd like to set up something on Friday. If we can get enough people going, where you pay an extra $10 and you get like a little a little pre-draft skate to where we can kind of scout everybody. I think that'd be fun.
Ooh,
And do like
that's
like
nice.
a draft pre-show. That'd be cool.
Yes.
That'd be really cool. So,
Perform.
but anyway, so that's that. That's what
Okay.
we're doing.
So pins. All right. So everybody
Who
loves
do you
each
think?
other.
Who do you think's gonna win?
USA.
Hell yeah, let's go USA.
I mean, do you disagree?
Yes,
You think Canada's gonna win?
I do.
I
Do I
kinda do
want them to
too.
win? Do I want them to win?
No, I don't.
No, I sure don't. Hey, slap some pucks. You know what I'm saying? Slap some pucks here, baby. I don't want Canada to win, but they're too good to go 0-2.
So it was a fluke?
No. USA is also too good. That's a good thing about best on best is they're all really good. There's not like a 6-4. I said they were going to
Really,
win.
Jason says USA 6-4.
I said 4-1. I said 4-1 is what USA would win the first one, but now I'm going back, right? So
Okay. I'm going 3-2.
USA.
USA
Listen,
3-2.
I want it. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. That's Hulk Hogan's entrance song.
Oh.
So, all
Born in the USA. I was born.
Hey.
We should just make a Spotify playlist of all US songs.
Listen, you sound way too close. I don't want to get caught with copyright infringement with you out there.
So I put my hands up, the flag of my son. Thank you.
Yep. Party in the USA.
Beautiful.
Nicole, when are we gonna start the bet? Hey, the bets are going. You have to join the Discord. You have to pay the $100 to Venmo, and you get one BLPA. I will not bring the merch truck because I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be there.
Oh, pay someone else to be there. Taylor said something funny.
What did Taylor say?
Well, Jerry earlier was saying the fact that most of the fights end with a stick tap and a nod from the fighters in hockey, like, haha, whatever. And then Taylor said, I'd tap your stick after a fight.
What if he was just being nice? He's not, that's not sexually charged or anything. Taylor would never do such a thing.
Taylor would never.
Taylor's about to be a new mom too.
What?
A new dad, but still.
What?
Yeah, he's having a baby.
When?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Hey, probably right after he joins this podcast,
Taylor. Yeah.
All right. All right, go next.
Speaking of performances, I think this was a great way to bring up the next thing that I wanted to talk about. So, as you may or may not know, I was in Idaho for a wedding this past weekend. Did you know? Idaho? Idaho.
I knew you were.
You knew.
I knew.
With your number one fan.
Did she talk about me? What'd she say about me?
She couldn't shut up about you. It was crazy. I was like,
Mom,
please, I need a break.
Did you get that sensual massage book for me or what?
But it was too used.
Oh,
I looked at it. I was like, too many of these pages are bent and a couple are stuck together. I don't like this anymore.
You went and looked?
Yeah.
And we still didn't get it?
Imagine I show up and I'm like, can I see it first? I'm like, no, never mind.
I tried to sell a bunch of jeans and like I have like a bunch of old jeans. Like I'm a collector. I don't know if you know this. I collect.
I don't.
Hockey gloves.
True Religion.
Yeah, I had
7.
True Religion, Rock and Republic. I'd never gotten to the 7. I did like the 8
Miss
hockey.
Me.
But, no, I didn't wear it. No, I wore True Religions, Rock and Republic. I got some William Rass for a while, but I have I literally over here. I literally have 20 pairs of jeans that I was trying to give away from my bigger days. And like I put them on Facebook Marketplace and people message me and they just ask the stupidest questions that I'm just like, fuck, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these out back and set them on fire.
Oh, I feel like that's a better option. If you can't sell them, light them on fire.
No, people want to buy them, but their questions, they don't want to buy them for what I want to sell them for, of course.
Of course.
But like whatever, like then they're like, okay, they'll beat me down on price and they'll start asking all these questions that like are like, well, I'll only buy them if this. I'm like, fuck, bud, you already agreed on a price. Fuck you. Next, So.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Thank you. It's been a little hard.
I was in Idaho for the weekend.
Yeah.
This is leading to something.
Okay.
Give me a second. I let you do your long thing about
you asked about it
before Nick's birthday.
It's my show.
This is my theory. So I was at a wedding. I often find myself in dance circles. You know who is not in dance circles? Rob.
Why?
This is my theory. I think that in a relationship, you have the performer and the audience member. I think we know who you are. Is Tanis a performer or an audience member?
You didn't like she is actually a performer. Like she was a professional dancer.
Well, yes, I'm in like yes, she can be a dancer, but is she like if you guys were to go out to a bar or something or a
Yeah.
restaurant, would you be the one like chopping it up with the person next to you or like
She,
who's the louder one in the room? Like I
well,
think that there's always one of each.
yeah, no, because opposites attract, right? Like like
Yeah.
I don't like people vying for my spotlight. All right.
Right.
So
Sorry about that, by the way.
yeah, no, I mean you kind of do, but I don't too much.
I just
Uh,
yank it over.
but no, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, she is a performer by nature because that's what she does. But like
Yeah.
when we're out and about, she's definitely the more quiet, reserved.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I'm looking at you right now, but beautiful, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I thought I'm on like day 4 of my hair washing. I put dry shampoo in immediately before we got on.
You look like the person that does the robot in the dance circles for sure.
No. I hit one of these.
Oh, the genie in the bottle. I'm
And
a
then I hit
genie in a bottle, baby.
Oh, you know what I hit the most? You know in Elf when he's in the like the postal scene and he's on the counter like
Oh, the
doing
little like
what are those?
I don't know. It's like polka, like the polka music.
Like all the way down and all the way up and they're like, "You got really far down." And I'm like, "I know. I don't know what comes over me." And the next morning my thighs were very sore.
Way
But
to
it was
go,
worth it.
Rob.
Wiggle Rob. Mine's
Yeah.
one sore legs.
God, Rob.
I was
turn
doing
it
all the
up,
work.
let's go. Now she's gonna miss another podcast in 9 months.
Next year I'll be like, I just had my diabetes test again.
Beatis. Okay. Yeah. So I think there definitely is one in there because the opposite attract, right? So you need that
Yes.
to balance out the relationship.
Do you see successful relationships with 2 performers?
I don't
Can
know.
you think of anyone?
I mean, no. I mean, because I'm thinking about like there's this guy that's always on. Like he's always on at our drafts. His name's Matt Margiota.
Oh, I know him.
Oh,
He
fuck.
wanted to rival me about Pit Vipers.
Oh fuck, bud. He is something else, right? Everyone loves him for the most part. He can be a lot. Like as a matter of fact, Tannis met him in Vegas for the first time, and my warning to because she doesn't like drunk idiots, which is weird because that's all that hang out at our draft parties most of the time.
Yeah.
But I was like, listen, this guy Matt, he's a lot. You're gonna meet him. He's a lot. And so like I had to like just kind of prepare her. And she told me, she's like, you can't prepare me for him. And I say that I'm bringing him up because his wife, exact opposite when she comes. She's just like stands in the back and lets him do his thing. So, I mean, I'm sure relationships can work with anything, but I definitely think opposites attract, make for the best one.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I know a couple that are, but that was just my theory after. I was just looking around because then I was in the dance circle with one of our friends who's a couple, and the husband is a performer. So he is Wedding Wally, as we call him. And he was putting on a show. Like a true crowd favorite. Like he'll take off his tie and then he starts the limbo stick,
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
You know what? People always ask me why I wear these hats because I'm an old man. I'm a man. I'm 40. That's why I wear these flat brims.
Oh,
And
that's
I want to show people why right now.
okay.
I mean, it's not because I'm bald. I am going bald, but here's why. This is a new
Turkey's going to be
hat.
the next deck.
This is a new hat, and
Okay.
but it's not a flatty. Okay.
Okay.
They just don't look as good on me. I don't think.
Well, why'd you put it sideways?
Well,
Like a
'cause
gangster rapper.
Well,
Whoa. Wait, that looks good.
uh,
It looks good.
I don't know. I think it's not very flattering to my facial construction.
I
The wider
disagree.
face.
I disagree completely. You look very beautiful.
Thank you. I mean, I think you were just saying that because I pay you to be on here, but I mean,
Well, I'm
I don't know.
due.
I mean, this is a new hat though. It's pretty cool.
I like it. Wait, what is it? Oh, baby. Oh, is it a palm tree?
It's a little summer palm tree, and it's got skates hanging off the tree. There was
What
just
does
a
it say
game fight.
underneath?
And it says Beer League Players Associ.
Oh,
Associ.
that makes sense.
So.
Jerry says you look fine.
Oh,
That's like a husband who's saying that to his wife who's 30 minutes late to dinner trying to get her out the door.
Yeah, that's true.
And then she goes back and takes off her entire outfit.
You look fine.
You look fine.
Those pants don't make you look fat.
Yeah. Those jeans that you bought from secondhand on Facebook Marketplace.
I tried on my wife's jeans last night by mistake.
Pardon?
And I was like, I put them on and they were like really tight. And I was like, what the fuck? Have I really gained that much weight?
You
Like
got them up over your thighs?
I pulled them up and then I put my hands in my pocket and like it only went to like my first knuckle.
Wait,
And
isn't that should be illegal, right?
And I was like, what is going on here? Like I was like, Tannis, did you shrink these jeans? And so I went down and I showed it and she's like, those are my fucking jeans.
Oh my God, they're like flares and you're like, wait.
They're like, because now I told you I collect, so now I have like AG jeans. That's my brand right now.
Okay.
And so I have a lot of pairs of those, and they were just all thrown in like folded up. And so I just grabbed it. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I had another pair of black jeans. And I was like, oh my God, these are you know. And so,
Wow.
so
those are good stretchy.
So I only brought that up because I'm pissed for you as a woman.
Thank you.
That you get small pockets.
That we can fit 6 Tic Tacs into a pocket.
Yeah, and you always wonder, men. You wonder this, men, why women put all that shit in their purse because they can't put shit in their pockets.
Yes.
This is not fair. It's not right. Right.
I think it should be the rule that like when we go out, men often try to put things into our purse, but then if we go out, we can't put something in the guy's pocket. That's rude.
Yeah, that is pocket. BLPA denim. It'll hold all your shit. It's cargo pants, actually.
Yeah. The kind that zip off at shorts and capris, because man, I miss those.
Can I ask a question that may or may not get us canceled?
Let's do it.
I'm only asking this. Shit.
Oh God! I really.
I just don't want to offend anyone, and I just wonder what you're saying because you're like men can put stuff in our purse, but we can't put stuff in our pocket. Like double standard. Double standard, right?
All right.
Okay. You saw that a plane crashed in Toronto, and how am I supposed to get on planes? By the way, like they're all crashing, but nonetheless. So it was operated by Endeavor Air.
Oh no!
Do you know what Endeavor Air? Like they're online. Like they tout it. Like they go out of their way to we're an unmanned aircraft, meaning they only hire women to fly these planes, right?
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't ask this question.
I'm just asking you.
No, you're not.
If they go out of their way to promote it, but then people now make chirps about the wreck and it only being women, is that a double standard? I have no opinion on this, but I just found the fighting. I found the fighting amusing. I found the fighting amusing on X, Twitter X, and I'm just reading through, and it's like one guy was like, "Hey, you guys promote it's all women, women," and then when we say, "Well, okay, a woman caused this," now you're mad because we're sexist. And so I was just wondering where the double standard, if there's a double standard there. I could care less who's flying the plane as long as I get there safely. But I was just reading through and we started talking about double standards. I'm like, well, I guess it is kind of a double standard that you can promote heavily. Like this is all women. But then when someone says, well, it was all women and they crashed the plane, then all of a sudden now it's sexist.
But then every other plane crash before this one was a man. So
no, I'm on board with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a woman crashes. Like, okay, well, how about when women weren't flying the plane and then all these plane crashes before this one? So,
well, yeah.
And to be fair, all the people did arrive and they are
just upside down, which is fine.
They're all safe. It's like Sully who landed it in the water. Thanks a lot, Sully. Why are your glasses hovering?
Because it's stuck on my thing, right? So I can take it off. But
okay.
But no, Sully also landed like the plane. Like
this woman landed the plane. Do a barrel roll. Came from the back.
Did you see the video? Like
of it flipping?
Yeah, like it literally did it and was like. Pfft. I was like, oh, okay.
Planes aren't supposed to do that.
Yeah, so it's a lot like that lady that hit me with her car. So.
Oh, that's right. How is she?
I don't know, but I know I still don't have a rental car, and I'm pissed off about it. So.
Zoinks! Wait, how are you getting from A to B?
I don't. Just stay right here.
Just stay in this room.
That's all I do. All I do.
You just take your Uber helicopter.
Wait,
you had beer league. You had beer league drama and a question that I want to know.
Hey, numbers are way down. I can't take any helicopters. Sorry, had a burp there.
Yeah, you can't do a lot of things. Whoa,
I can't read right now.
Okay, it's okay.
Hover, blubber. All right, here we go.
Okay.
This is a question posed, and it could be beer league drama.
Okay.
Could not be. Okay. Let me find it here. Hey, Jillian. Actually, this one doesn't even sound chat GPT, so I don't even have to spice it up. Hey, Jillian. So there's this guy on my beer league team I've been thinking about dating. And I actually read the BLPA blog post about tips for dating hockey chicks, which was super helpful because all of those are true. But here's the thing. I'm way better at hockey than he is. Like, I don't want to bruise his ego, but I also don't want to hold back on the ice. How do I navigate this without making it awkward? I would love to hear your take.
So you have to be bad to garner the attention of a man that you have a crush on.
Okay.
No. This is I'm not saying like, oh, you're a woman and a man. I'm saying
you're saying that's what she's thinking.
She's thinking I would have to be not as good to make him like me.
Well, maybe that's what she's saying, but I'm thinking she's saying she knows that us men are fragile beings. So I think she's saying, how do I navigate not making him feel like a piece of trash because he skates like a fucking giraffe on ice? I think is what she's trying to say. No, Johnny, you didn't.
You don't want to pursue that then, because then you'll have kids who aren't good at stuff.
But
point blank. No, not actually. I think here's the easy answer.
I want
any guy that you have to be not yourself around is not one.
I want the hard. I like him hard. Hard answers.
Hard answer is then be better than him at stuff.
Yeah, run him into the fucking ground, girl.
Why would he like you more if you weren't that good? You'd think he'd be like, oh my God, and then later he'd be like, that's my girl, dangling, spangling, entangling with me in bed.
I've never spangling with anybody, I don't think. Oh, there's a baby.
My posy just came home. Oh, it's my popo.
Oh, it's a puppy. Puppy is here.
It's okay. She just comes and says hi and leaves.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, so you can date that guy, but you have to be yourself.
Do you think, just because this is beer league drama, and I like to cover all angles here. Right?
Yes.
Do you think if it doesn't work out, that she could still be on the same team with this guy?
No.
And you think
Probably
so?
Not.
You think it's
he can leave. Actually, she should stay, depending on how good the team is.
But no, what I'm saying is, like, would you be able to date a guy and it not work out? I guess it depends on how serious it gets.
Here's the thing. It already isn't really working out. If you already have a crush, you're already distracted enough. Like, it's already weird enough. And then it's either going to be you get through a season, it's just like tension, or he's going to get someone else, and then you're going to be jealous and sad. Like, you may as well just go all in. Puck to the wall. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Pucks to the balls.
Cute. Johnny says rent the ice out and give him lessons for the first date.
Look at Mr. Romantic here.
That's precious.
Look at this guy.
You guys could become a power couple then. A power play couple, if you will.
Yeah. What if you got him on your level and then you just dominated the team and the league together?
That's so hot.
What a love story. You know what I'm saying? Baby,
yeah, so there's absolutely ways to navigate that. I think you have to date him, but you don't be worse, because
I don't think you dumb yourself down, right? That's like me and Tanis going out dancing, and she's obviously, well, I don't know. This is subjective. A better dancer than me because she was trained, classically trained. Right? I'm more of a freestyle guy myself, you know. And so, you know, it's like then her like not being, she's like, I'm going to dance to your level, which is great. My level's great. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that she would ever do that. Right.
But what's cuter for you to watch, her dancing at your level or her being really good at something?
Listen, I love when anybody's good at something. Like if you're good at it, go be fucking good at it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be impressed as shit if you're good at it. Right.
Yes.
Like Cooper, he's good at eating McDonald's. And
he's good at drawing art.
Yeah, he is good at drawing art. And he's good at reading. He's good at Duolingoing. Like he's good. He's not an athlete yet. And I don't know if I'm even an athlete anymore.
Yeah, hold on. Where's he supposed to get those genes from?
Listen, baseball
His dad has a collection.
Baseball paid for my college.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you did sports.
Dancer. Like I'm an athlete. Like I'm a man. I'm 40. My athleticism, I'm gone down. Right.
Hockey sport.
So yeah. That's it. Yeah, just kind of a nice little question coming to us for tips. Let us know how it works out. Let us know how it works out.
Yeah. So go for it, please. Because I want to know.
Everyone that's in here, we're about to do some beer league drama. All right. That happened to me in real life. Hit
so
share.
Johnny, no, you did not miss it.
Yeah, hit share. All right. Just hit share so people will know that it's us. And for me, because I'm very soft and emotional right now. I'm busy. If you could go on to if you listen on Spotify, I know we're not right now. You're not listening on Spotify right now because we're not live on Spotify. If you just go leave us a comment, I like reading comments about our show. All right. And here's the best comment I got from last week. Are you a fucking idiot?
Just that.
I listened to the show 3 times and I still didn't hear you call out the number. I fucked up.
You didn't?
I didn't plug it in.
Nick, you're just trying to get the numbers up. You're like, no, listen again. It's definitely in there.
You have to go through it a couple times because so I'm sorry. And so I don't know if this is the real number or not. Well, because I just have a bunch of green tickets around me, and I don't know if Cooper's been up here playing.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
So I think, and I don't even have the tickets because I do have tickets. Hold on. We're gonna draw another number right now for last week.
2 numbers now just to make up for it.
Yeah, but we didn't do numbers this week because I forgot to because I've been so crazy. I forgot to make the posts.
Yeah. Well, what if this person just lost their opportunity?
Here's the number from last week. 449. All right.
449.
So you win $25. Oh, but now you didn't tell us by this show, so you don't get it.
Loser.
And here's the number for this week. So 25-25 to both of you guys.
Wow.
I know. I feel so bad.
So generous.
I'm doing 2 in a row. It's going to be 460. 460. You get your $25 gift cert.
460?
460. Yeah.
Okay.
Might be. But listen, I love you guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget. There's a lot of shit going on in my brain, and that's not an excuse that I should use, but it's the excuse I got. So
it's not an excuse. It's a reason, Nick.
Exactly. It's a reason. Okay. What's next? Oh, Beer League.
You were going to give us some real Beer League drama that Johnny is desperate.
I was accosted by a woman this weekend flying a plane. She was not flying. So obviously I'm running this tournament with help with a lot of people. Tanis, Johnny was there. A lot of people going, but they came and this, I don't want to say this because I feel it's belittling to anyone named Karen, but she would be what you would call a Karen. All right. Mm-hmm. She came out, she goes, who's running this tournament? And I was like, here I am, Karen. I was like, here I am. And she said, okay, well, I got to talk to you about something. She's like, me and my kids are sitting out there watching the game, and these guys on the ice, they're just using too many cuss words. Can you go out and talk to them and let them know that there's kids around and not to do all the cussing? I was taken aback. I was aghast. And I said no. But so what I want to know is what your thought. I mean, you're a mom.
Oh my God, that's right.
Harry Potter. Well, I mean, listen, want to have the audacity to come out to an adult hockey tournament. It wasn't like she was just like, I'm not here for the tournament. I'm just here and my kid, there's a hockey game. I'm going to go in. She was actively cheering on someone from the other team and upset that the guys are cussing. Adults are cussing on the ice.
Okay. So she wasn't just a walker buyer. She wasn't just stopping at the cafe for a little popcorn and za. She was an active member of the
and there were a lot of kids out there. Like, I mean, there were kids running up and down because we're family, except for the words. We're family.
So not really. Is your blood sugar low? Is it Pop-Tart time?
No, I saw this bag of chips. I'm like, damn, I'm hungry right now.
What better time than the present? Is that those? Did you get pickle chips? What's the ones that you're obsessed with? No, barbecue.
Someone, Jason Minhall, shout out to him. Shout out to Brandon for sending me them originally. I ate all those. Now I'm on Jason's.
Fingers are black.
Yeah, it's because of this puck.
Okay, so don't come after my socks ever again, because I'm not eating chips with my toes.
I'm flopping puck.
Unless you want me to. Find me BLPA Jillian on Instagram DM.
Or OnlyFans.
Okay. Here's the thing. The answer is No, you can't tell them to stop swearing. Just as you cannot tell the world to stop doing bad things if your kid ever steps foot outside.
Mhm.
You can't control the other people, so you have to control what you can control. Maybe
Mhm.
you have a conversation. It's an opportunity to talk to your kids. Matt, is our thing so delayed? Because Matt just said, "Did I win again?" Did
Ah,
you say
yeah,
4:49?
I did say 4:49.
Oh my god. But maybe you talk to your kids and say, "Hey, they're gonna say some words out here, and I just want you to those are not words that are okay in our house, and you know that, but these are grown-up words." So, no, she's wrong. She's wrong. I mean, they brought whatever. They can swear because 'cause they're grown-ups. Maybe come
Guess
up
what?
with
I'm gonna
something
swear
better.
right now. Fuck. What are you gonna say? Uh,
Everett, don't listen.
hey,
See how I did that?
I thought his name was Jackson Nicholas
Sorry.
Everett.
Nickly Jackly.
So I let Cooper went to Cooper was doing my locker room talks with me this week because what I like to
Okay.
go in. I like to just say, hey, I'm Nick. I run things if you have a problem, blah blah blah. And so I let Cooper go. And the language is a language, right? It's what I use.
Yeah.
He knows it. I know it. But we normally don't let him say it. But I'm always type that, hey, words can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Right? Words don't matter. Like you give meaning to the word, right? So if it offends you, you're offended because you let that word have control and power over you.
To
And
a
so,
degree.
but we went to one and he wanted to cuss. He said, Dad, can I cuss? Dad, can I cuss? I don't know if this makes me a bad dad. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
You say one curse word.
Okay.
What do you want to say? What do you think his curse word was?
Hell.
Nope, it was fuck.
He went all the way.
He went all the way down. And obviously I told you about when I said hell. I don't think hell is a cuss word. Like hell no, right? I don't think
Oh.
that's a cuss word. And so he says that now that he still thinks it's a cuss word, but it was pretty funny. And I think the team really enjoyed that he came in and said, and what's funny is I think he is going to be a performer. I think he just has to grow into it because when we went in there, he started working a back and forth. I was like, oh, I'm Nick, I run the BLPA, and by virtue of that, this tournament. And I guess here's Cooper. He obviously, owns the BLPA. And then he goes, but Dad, you don't even pay me.
Oh, zing.
Yeah, he was, and I was like, it's a charity tournament, bud. So we had a little back and forth going on.
Yeah.
And so I think he is going to be a performer. He just got to grow into it, I think.
I love that. You have to start shy. You find your way. You
Yeah,
find your
I let people,
confidence.
find what you're good at and then do it.
Yeah.
What I think.
I told you that's when I found out that I had some spunk. Ooh, that's not a good word.
Yeah.
My horse's name was Spunky. But when I had it in me was 9th grade math class, and my teacher, I was a little froggy, I guess, and I was chatty that day. My teacher was like, "Oh my god, have you taken your meds today?" And I'm like, "No, can I borrow some of yours?" So she shouldn't
Oh,
have said it. But then after I said that, she's like, "Oh, you're gonna get detention." I was like, "No, no, please, no, no, no." But that was the first time I'm like, "Wait a minute. I
yeah.
can say things back."
And she brought it on herself. That's
Yeah. Can't
silly.
say that.
Silly. Are you
Anyway,
sure?
oh,
Are you sure this
Tyler's.
hat looks okay? Should I not? Should
I
we not
like
put
that
that on?
hat. I don't know. I feel like I like it maybe more.
Oh, interesting.
There, I said it. Let me see Flatty again.
Okay, let me get the flat.
Flatimus.
Flatimus.
Okay, I
Flatimus
have to
butter.
like
Here it is.
You could do either one.
Yeah. Okay.
Say
Maybe
it. Honestly, it could go
dual
either
threat
way.
guy. Dual threat guy.
God, you're so good at hats. I really, really like the other one.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send you one. These are the ones I ordered for last summer in
Oh.
April, and I got them in October or something.
Oh, that's
So
perfect.
we have a bunch of them ready.
Yeah, I think all my Instagram posts, which I kind of want to just never post something now and just have that be my thing, that it's funny. Okay,
Which
Matt
one?
says 5 years younger, but are you 5 years younger with Flatty or with the one that you don't like?
Yeah, I bet it's with flat. I bet it's Flatty for sure. When I take off, people do think I look younger when I'm wearing a hat, and then I take it off because I see my bald head. But
That plays.
it's a lot of it is because of my facial routine. With
Yes.
all my skin
Your skincare
moisturizers.
routine?
Well, it's really I just don't shave with a
5 years
razor
younger
ever.
with Flatty.
See, 5 years younger with Flatty. See, I just look
Flatimus.
younger. Flatimus potamus.
Flatimus potamus.
All right.
Okay.
Do we have anything else to do? We've been an hour
Well,
and
we're
5.
saving our other beer league for
Hey,
next week. I mean, drama.
do you think I'm serious? I want to do a
Serious
3-hour
black.
3-hour podcast
You say this
in person.
almost every time.
In person. I know, because no one will ever agree to do it, to make it happen.
That's not true. I absolutely agreed to do it
Okay.
for a price.
Oh, now we gotta make people pay.
I'm not gonna show up. I'm not gonna go somewhere.
Pay to go somewhere.
You know how much effort it is with this infant? I can't leave him behind.
Listen, no, I'm not a mom. You know?
Right. So I'm saying to you, so everybody has their price.
Hey, how do you spell color?
This feels like a trap.
No, it's not.
Is it favorite? COLOR. I'm American. Come on.
Yeah, and how do you spell favorite?
FAVORITE.
How do you spell center?
This feels like what do you put in a toaster? Toast. You know that joke?
No, it's really not like that.
Center. Oh, not centre. Not
Yeah.
theatre.
Yeah, exactly.
CENTER.
So my child is obviously doing spelling.
Oh.
And they're all about the Queen's English, obviously, which is
Oh.
fucked up 'cause there's not even a queen up here.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, and she's dead anyway, right?
R.I.P. May God rest your soul.
So like I can't remember what it was color that they were spelling, and so I sent a message to his teacher. I said, "Hey, here's the deal. We're trying to teach Cooper both. You know, I'm American. That's where I'm from. You know, we go there all the time. It's what he reads in his books. Are you going to mark off points if he uses one over the other?" And she's like, "We use the Canadian standard for spelling." And I was like, "Okay, that's not what you like, but you do acknowledge and accept that there are multiple ways that it's spelled, and it's not wrong if you spell it this way or that way.
Mm-hmm.
We use the Canadian standard for spelling, and that's how we will mark things accordingly." Oh, so pissed. So
How do you spell pissed?
Pissued.
That's how we do it too in America. Pursued.
But I'm just like, what? How? It's not wrong. Like, how can you mark a kid off for not being wrong? She also marked him off one time for saying that you can't start a sentence with and I was like, you absolutely can. Is it proper all the time? No, but there are instances where you can start a sentence with and I was like, fuck, second grade teacher's about to go.
So oh God, you're the one. They're like, oh no, this kid's dad. He's
emailing
me.
All I did was email her. This is the first time I emailed her about it. I usually let Tennis handle the emails, but this time, so I responded back with the first 9 seconds of that USA Canada hockey game.
Square up, lady,
and just let her know that that's what's going to happen. So, all right, is that where we're ending?
Yeah, Johnny. 48-hour stream. How did this get doubled? Started as a 24.
Yeah, but we could do a 48-hour stream to raise some money, but I want to do it for charity. You want to do it for yourself, which is fine.
I am a charity case.
I am all for that. But I just think people don't realize the effort that goes into even doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Like I mean, listen, I'm an advocate of live. Jillian likes the live.
I just can hear my kid crying in the other room.
Yeah, but she stresses about it being live because she has a kid, right? Yeah. And so just that goes into it, right? And then when we start talking about, I want to do a 40-hour stream so bad, but there's also funding, right? And if people think that BLPA is just sitting on a mountain of money, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Right. And so wherever Ginny Fajitas is,
yeah,
I can hear chirping me today, and she's like, "Quit asking, people for money." Like, listen, we do it in jest for the most part, but like we'd like to do this cool stuff, but it just has to be supported, right?
Yeah.
So
true that.
That's basically it.
The last thing we're ending on is Tyler saying, "Nick, in the English language, and doesn't start a sentence after a period. At least that's when I came through school. Also, I failed English."
I didn't see one period in his.
Oh, sorry. I should have read it as a run-on sentence.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. But nonetheless, other than that, guys, that's a week. Listen, me and Jason, I don't know. He must have been gone, like doing his day trading. He's into like crypto trading right now. Jason is. That's why I want to talk about. I want to talk about stocks and crypto. I'm the other way. Like I'm like worried about retirement because I never planned for it because all my money got sunk into BLPA, and so now it's like every little bit of money, like I'm like, here's $100. I should put it in my Roth IRA. And so I'm like worried about. I'm like doing
more hats.
Yeah, I would love to have more hats. I'm like, okay, here's this. I'll just play the stock market inside of the thing. And hey, I'm actually up pretty good. And since January, I'm up like $600 on the stock market.
Zing.
But
Sweet.
Jason's like, Jason is all about meme coins. And he's like, in and out, getting in and out quick. He's like, I made another $100 today. And I just want to talk about it. We'll talk about that with me and Jason. We'll do a podcast. Like we're staying in the same Airbnb.
Boys
So,
room.
so we'll do a boys only.
Yeah, from your hotel room.
Well, Airbnb.
Okay.
But maybe we'll do like, Drake. You remember Bobby Altoff, right? I don't know if she's even a thing anymore.
Yeah, I do.
And she did that interview with Drake in the bed.
Yeah.
Maybe me and Jason will do a podcast with each other in the bed, and we both have them big goblets. Big
it's
goblets
like
of
the
booze.
twin bed. Yeah.
Is that what it was?
No, I think yours should be though.
Do you think something definitely happened there? I think with Bobby.
For sure.
And Drake. For sure. 100%.
For sharks.
Because then she divorced her husband.
Yeah.
What are we even talking about?
Bye.
Hey guys, we'll see you guys later. Hey, listen to me and Jason's. It's a podcast from the bed together. Me and Jason.
I can't wait to watch.
Yeah, me neither. All right, be good or be good at it.
Wee.